$1.
$1
Why is it called a $1? I think you'll figure out pretty soon.
Because I'm gonna kill myself.
Because you're gonna kill yourself. Just think of FAI, it's worth $6.
Oh wow, they're nice.
$6 fucking $.
Yeah.
It's what you take for like
No, it's just because that standoff, it's so stripped that even like a 12mm screw doesn't reach thread. So I was like, you know what,
your
that's
mom's
fucking
so
it.
stripped that a 12mm screw doesn't reach thread. That works almost really well.
Yeah, alright.
12-inch screw? Yeah, I guess to be fair, 12mm.
No, I really wouldn't. You'd know. God. I'm glad to get all my drawings done because now I can actually practice. Because literally on Wednesday and Thursday, I was like, I would have normally gone out and practiced. Instead, I just sat at my desk and built drawings. Yeah. Have fun with that, buddy boy. Yeah. I can only imagine.
Not on me!
Are they all charged?
They might just be. Well, all I know. I just have a
I've got to wear with your mom.
I do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy mother.
Sweet home Alabama.
Holy Lord, have mercy on my soul, for I have sinned.
You have committed great sin. Alright.
This track is just gonna be like, pack. Hopefully. It's just like, fucking good for repetition and like, yeah, honing it beyond human comprehension. Perfect. What is this one on now? Batteries for that in the boot.
Ooh. What are you looking at? That's exactly why Trizzle's coming tomorrow. I think it's like 4 pillars and then those side bits like make the square.
That's what I perceived as well. Yeah, fuck that Mayhem 2020 crap. Looks so sick.
Oh, I know why my RX isn't binding.
I don't know, and also I like this flying in 2020. It's kind of faster than me. I don't know if you agree, but that flying is fucking cool.
It was kind of obvious.
Okay. Watched a bit of that bear show, the bear.
Oh yeah?
And I watched it too, so it just gives me fucking anxiety, dude.
Why?
I don't know, because it's like, kitchens are fucking stressful places.
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck me. I don't need more of this in my life.
I've worked in a kitchen before. Shit's stressful. So what I do think is really not realistic is how much abuse he gets in a really fancy restaurant. Yeah, probably haven't got that yet. That like flashes back to when he was working with a really fancy restaurant. He just gets
Sorry, Mr. fucking... yeah, I'm gonna have to change some. Give me a sec. VTX, race band, 1. Spacebar? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
Yeah, my goggles are kind of fucked, so give me a sec. Just deal with the shit for a sec.
It's still fine.
Okay. Save, yes. Save and exit, yes. Where are you on the track? Are you going through it?
I'm going pretty slow.
Cool.
Yeah, this track is like 4 seconds long.
Sick. My goggles are mad fucking. Yes. I'm trying to put my fan on. Where are you on the track?
Small.
Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh wait, it's getting better, so my fan is probably up.
quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
That was my first time flying in a whole week.
How did it feel?
Pretty shit, actually.
That's interesting.
That seems pretty expected. Based on my
I mean, based off the past, yes. Fucking Will warms up faster than any human.
What's he now?
Yeah, he's literally been flying for 3 weeks, and then his like third pack was on his latest TVR.
Well, that's a little ducky.
Yeah.
I don't know. He normally trains by like flying like 20 packs. So,
Lucky little ducky. What else to say?
yeah. I don't know.
Some people,
He's just insane good warm up.
some people are not. That's my throat all 100% fuck. Should I stick with that? Probably not.
Where do you want to put your chair link stack?
I got like a wire or something.
Right?
I had a wire or something.
You're not connected. The heater is like flat behind you.
Oh. No, I'm talking about my drone. Oh.
Full shot at Q0 130.07. IQ0 1 lap in 18.65. Ironoid 1 lap in 18.79.
We gotta get rid of the minimum lap.
IQ0 1 lap in 17.2. Ironoid 1 lap in 16.98. IQ0 1 lap in 17.15. Ironoid 1 lap in 16.63. IQ0 1 lap in 16.76. Ironoid 1 lap in 16.2. IQ0 1 lap in 16.25. Ironoid 1 lap in 16.81.
Just track your battery too. I'm gonna be on this thermal cap for a while. Holy shit. Minimum lap we should make is like 3 seconds.
Yeah, you just change it if it's. Wait, if we're doing 16s on a 60%, that's 8.
Make it 4 seconds. Where did I put that battery? What the fuck?
Ironoid 1 lap in 90.48. Ironoid 1 lap in 10.85. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.47. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.05. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.98. Ironoid 1 lap in 9.23.
This feels like the 80.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.28. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.34.
This drone has something inside the lens. Very It's just like a little bit of a spot. Unless it's a scratch. Yeah, it's a scratch.
IQ 0 1 lap in 188.47. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.52.
These rates are they the same rates?
IQ 0 1 lap in 8.28.
No, I haven't simmed
IQ 0 1 lap in 8.03. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.82. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.76. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.66. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.78. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.57. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.68.
Is fuck 2C like slow enough that you do it on even brand new batteries? Or?
Yeah. If you choose to see a new battery.
I don't say you. I mean like.
Should you
I
do it?
do 2C, but does 2C damage batteries like at all? Like even 1% damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything above 1C dam is damaging. Oh, I think 2 is alright. But anything above 2 is bad for the battery. Hello. Oh, it's Ian.
Oh, out. Yeah, straight out.
Do you want to set up in here? There's probably space if you want. Hello. Set up there. Bring you a table.
IQ 0 1 lap in 113.47. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.24. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.87. IQ 01 lap in 7.73. IQ 01 lap in 8.2. IQ 01 lap in 7.83. IQ 01 lap in 7.85. IQ 01 lap in 7.87. IQ 01 lap in 7.67. IQ 01 lap in 7.86.
Yeah?
These VTXs that you bought, that we bought,
Yeah.
they don't have info.
Ironoid 1 lap in
Is that a deal
322.33.
breaker for you?
Ironoid 1 lap in 9.32.
I know you do use pit mode a lot.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.22.
Yeah, I never noticed it, but
Ironoid 1 lap in
It
8.88.
does, but it's only by pressing the button.
interesting.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.57.
Oh. What do you generally use pit mode for?
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.53.
People are taking forever to get money.
That's fair. Oh. Now you'll just have to be like me.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.93.
And see CPU overtemp fuck warnings all day.
It's still flat out.
That one of the Nats ones?
Brand new. Absolutely brand new. Yeah, the motors are really hot. It's very hot.
I'm gonna swap out the FC tonight.
Unfortunately, I'm about as helpful as a wingless duck.
That's a new one.
I made it up on the spot. What do you think? It's not quite as useless as a wingless regular bird, but it's still pretty useless, you know.
Yeah.
IQ 01 lap in 148.36. IQ 01 lap in 8.36. IQ 01 lap in 7.95.
I think video is kind of bad right now. Can someone plug in?
No, I'm not.
IQ 01 lap in 7.96.
Very flickering. Maybe it's where I'm sitting. I don't know.
IQ 01 lap in 7.93.
You are shielding your antennas with a big fat head.
IQ 01 lap in 7.72.
Good point, but
IQ 01 lap in 7.92. IQ 01 lap in 8.2. IQ 01 lap in 8.26.
my landing skills. Oh. It's too fabulous. crashed out. It does.
Ironwood 1 lap in 199.15. Ironwood 1 lap in 8.36.
Oh wow. That's not good without racing.
Ironwood 1 lap in 8.68. Ironwood 1 lap in 8.03.
Well, total copy on.
Ironwood 1 lap in 8.02.
Not really.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.88. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.78. Ironwood 1 lap in 8.0. Ironwood 1 lap in 8.03.
Yeah, I'm really gonna regret not simming this week. But my drones are finished. Oh my god, holy. Bit close to the roof there.
Want to kill our friend Ian, do you? No, I really don't want to hurt Ian.
You don't think Ian's worth being hurt?
Ian,
Jeez.
I don't think
You
Ian's
think
worth
so
being
low of him.
I don't want to hurt Ian, that's correct.
But being hurt by Sam is an honor among honors. You don't think is worthy of that? How dare you?
Remember that time I showered you in broken plastic?
You did?
Never happened. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sam, that's convenient.
I'm glad you forgot.
I told you, my memory's not very good.
IQ0 1 lap in 211.93. IQ0 1 lap in 8.38. IQ0 1 lap in 7.94. IQ0 1 lap in 7.97.
You coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
IQ0 1 lap in 8.01.
Sorry?
I feel like the form tonight.
Excellent.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.92.
Bad, right. It's a beautiful form, isn't it? Yeah. It's more just that
IQ0 1 lap in 7.8. IQ0 1 lap in 7.76. Ironwood 1 lap in 135.15. IQ0 1 lap in 7.71. Ironwood 1 lap in 8.93. IQ0 1 lap in 7.86. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.68. IQ0 1 lap in 7.69. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.87. IQ0 1 lap in 8.1. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.66.
Did you go the wrong way?
IQ0 1 lap in 8.11. Ironwood 1 lap in 10.0. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.58.
I need some extra charging
I may have some available.
I just need to get some more ISDT charges. I need to hit up Radio Monster. I mean, not ISTT. Cool Kid RC.
You do need more charges.
Do you get some charges if I...
Yeah, I would. I would buy another 2 M6s. I reckon.
You mean
The ones I've got.
M6 DACs?
No, just
I'm
DCs.
checking, that's my ones.
Yeah, I just buy the M6 and D.
You just have the power supply version of my ones.
Yeah. Same.
Ooh, our laps are like almost the same.
Except I'm at 60%.
Cool. Something's wrong with that drone.
No shit! I knew as soon as it started bouncing that
Yeah.
something was gonna go
I was
wrong.
like, shit.
Super basic, so. Yeah, do the start finish.
Ironoid 1 lap in 136.47.
Does that fly fine?
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.16.
You're gonna like burn a motor, 100%. I'm on F2. What are you guys on?
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.87.
8, Sam?
So F2's okay?
I guess so.
Ironoid 1 lap in
Awesome.
7.37.
Yeah.
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.74.
I think it's the frame is really bendy on this bad boy.
Fuck, yeah, motors are very hot. Feel how bendy the pencil is. I think that's just why I feel this bad.
They're significantly bendier than the one that flies good, so.
Fuck, it's a nice frame though. The new profile is so nice.
This is an old one without braces.
This is the new profile. This is the same profile, like the same bottom plate kind of shape. I just think it's like such a fucking phenomenal looking bottom plate shape. Do you not concur?
I do concur.
I'm glad you concur. Because it just is awesome.
Because otherwise I'd be incorrect. Alright. Now time to actually fight.
Actually, the fuck boy is coming out.
Oh, fuck boy, they're coming out.
Can I use your DAC?
Yeah, my toolkit one. Yeah. That's
It's-
exactly what I just on the battery.
I'm gonna hijack it.
Fine, I'm already pumping amps, so.
Wait, they managed to get the balance leads on the outside for this, but they can't do it for my one.
Yeah, I don't know. Very odd.
What amp are these guys charging at?
2.7 or something?
Oh, you can make profiles?
Yeah.
Ironoid 1 lap in 158.22.
2.5 amps. Let's go 2.8.
Maybe different profiles.
Ironoid 1 lap in 9.6.
I'm not sure if I already changed it. I already changed it, but I'll change it back.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.53. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.24.
I always believe.
Like Ian's drone?
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.13.
That's not good.
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.81. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.5.
Just hijack the toolkit all day? Yeah, probably. Yeah, if you ever...
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.84.
I run into your shit, like that. Debatable.
Very, very debatable. Interesting point you raised, so debatable. The sort of joints aren't even bad. Like, I don't know.
Who knows? Well, apparently this V6 is fine. I think the power meter is lying. Well, those solder joints are good. The rest of mine are fucked. Okay.
Honestly, probably better like that.
Yeah, you're right.
There really needs to be a fucking fan. Like, image in the OSD stuff. They're holding up now. So I can send it back up to you. Where's Ian?
You've already his drone.
Who's driving?
I can't
IQ0 1 lap in 492.07.
Alright, you can't see HD on the screen.
I have it all set up.
IQ0 1 lap in 8.88.
I'm gonna stop timing for a sec.
Race over.
Yeah, it's got a black band on the screen.
Next up round 2. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Full shot IQ0 2.78. IQ0 1 lap in 7.88. IQ0 1 lap in 7.92. IQ0 1 lap in 7.92. IQ0 1 lap in 7.86.
Yeah, that's that. It gets me all the time.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.97. IQ0 1 lap in 7.81. IQ0 1 lap in 7.91. Ironoid 1 lap in 26.32.
Plug, I don't know why that shouldn't be happening, but
Ironoid 1 lap in 9.63. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.42.
should bring for lunch.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.34.
Eh?
I brought rice, potatoes, spices, and
Ironoid 1 lap in 9.0.
Shit, I got no lunch.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.45. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.27.
The slide.
IQ0 1 lap in 84.82.
Yeah.
IQ0 1 lap in 8.03. IQ0 1 lap in 7.65. IQ0 1 lap in 7.61. IQ0 1 lap in 7.51. IQ0 1 lap in 7.55. IQ0 1 lap in 7.57. IQ0 1 lap in 7.73. IQ0 1 lap in 7.83.
I can fly way longer than that. Now at 3.7 knots flying.
Wow.
Oh, my landings, dude. I kind of like your sliding landings too.
The sliding lands are good. Yeah. It's mostly because there's that edge right as you come into the container, and sometimes if my drone's not feeling happy, it'll hit that edge and go into the smooth.
Ian 1 lap in 17.81.
Yeah, let's go Ian. Always gets me the delay.
I reckon this truck will be hard to pull.
Ian 1 lap in 20.37.
The lineups?
Yeah. Especially that middle section, because it's definitely not lined up correctly.
That looks pretty good to me.
On the way back, but on this in this direction. If you come
Ian
from
1
the
lap
flag,
in 17.78.
and it's like you've got to go that way and then that way. I don't know, it feels odd.
I think that's more just the placement of the flags and the...
Ian 1 lap in 16.91.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Literally, I just get like waves of anxiety doing normal AP. And I just like think about nationals.
Ian 1 lap in
I get waves
16.92.
of anxiety every time I watch last year's Nationals video.
Oh my god, fucking yes. I watched last year's nationals video like a few months ago.
Clenched butt cheeks every single time I watch it.
Yeah.
My heart starts like pumping, it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Ian
Same.
1 lap in 16.63.
Like, not many videos do that to you. You know, I think I did a good job with that video. Then again, all the emotion was in the events, but...
Yeah, the video really is not this good.
Ian 1 lap in 16.3.
Please don't know. Just by that I mean like the video is not what's actually creating all the emotion. It's the fact that
Ironoid 1 lap in 245.04.
Why is your video not
Ian 1
track
lap in
size?
16.13.
it's probably right there.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.2.
Won't recognize
No, like, yours.
Ian 1 lap in 15.17. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.38.
And it's got two commentators.
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.11. Ian 1 lap in 15.56. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.93. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.47. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.33. Ian 1 lap in 16.15.
Yeah?
I almost said Ian to Jesus.
Some would say there's no higher honor.
God, Thomas must be Western.
What's it? What?
Last weekend, when I sent him to Jesus, by being a brick wall on the track.
Right, yeah. Paul flipped the lid at me during the week, and now I think he's just like blacklisted me.
Why?
I don't know, take this with a grain of salt. So, for FAI,
Yeah.
I was like booking all of my shit, and I was PMing him a bunch of like questions. And I'm like, yeah, so like $200 deposit. Like I was pretty much just confirming everything that had been said in the chat.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh yeah, if you, I was like, I said something and I was like, yeah, is that correct? And he's like, as I said previously when I PM'd you, and in the chat, yes, this is that. You know, like, he was pretty much getting upset that,
Ironoid 1 lap in 94.18.
Asking way too many questions.
right? And then I was like,
Ironoid 1 lap in
and I was
7.86.
like, I was thinking, like,
Ironoid 1 lap in
what did I
7.54.
say?
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.75. IQ0 1 lap in 329.81.
I was pretty much
Ironoid 1 lap in
I was just like pretty
7.43.
anxious. Yeah, I don't
IQ0
wanna make
1
any
lap in
mistakes.
8.04.
Don't need
Ironoid
to
1
make
lap
you
in
feel bad about,
7.6.
like double checking with you.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.53.
What the fuck, dude? I can't believe
I don't like
you
one
practiced
lap in
at me
7.85.
after all the help I've given you.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.79.
Tracking the shit to you.
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.88.
Not with reading any of my
IQ0
messages.
1 lap in 7.66.
That just fucking goes.
Eh?
IQ0 1 lap in 7.66.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the timing system.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.75.
Like,
IQ0 1 lap in 7.63. IQ0 1 lap in 7.7.
Like, I
IQ
get it, he's
0
probably
1 lap
very
in
stressed because he's got a lot
7.68.
on his plate for FAI, but like,
IQ0 1 lap in
I'm the
7.71.
only one on the whole team going by themselves, and I've never travelled by
IQ0
myself
1 lap
before,
in
let alone
7.92.
internationally to a foreign country where I don't speak the language. Like, I really don't want to screw something up.
IQ0 1 lap in 7.72.
Right? Like, Wilf has his dad, Mason has his dad, Thomas has Paul, Sharon and Katie.
IQ0 1 lap in
But they still
8.02.
have each other anyway. Oh fuck, I just give that snap at me. And then it's just like me.
And then there's Jay.
And it's like, bro,
I did think about like, could I just come to just like be there?
be my support person.
Yeah, I was literally thinking like I'll just come and I'll be like pit crew spotter for you.
Until you realize the price.
Ironoid 1 lap in
How much
98.88.
money that was to go somewhere and not fly.
It is, yeah, kind of not smart. Very fast, is it?
Ironoid 1 lap in 8.29. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.97.
Okay, I'm almost ready to graduate from that.
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.17. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.79. Ironoid 1 lap in
And I hate
7.45.
doing this, but I had to like make up this whole like apology thing because I'm like, while I don't want to be the one to admit being in the wrong, I really am not in a position to be ghosted by him for the next like month, you know. I definitely need him a lot, so I fucking just sucked it up and said I was like, sorry, my tone came across wrong. I'm, you know, just very stressed. Like, fuck. Like, you don't want to do it, but like, what choice do you have, you know? I'm not in a position where I can just wait for him to mature and get over it.
I tend to live by the philosophy of just suck it up and grovel to anyone who listens.
Ironoid 1 lap in 77.87. IQ 0 1 lap in 143.72. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.98. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.01. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.04. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.43. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.12. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.45. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.95. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.35. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.73. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.6. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.44. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.55.
You know the landing's good when your drone doesn't even rock over onto one of the drop sites. It's perfectly placed. Sometimes I can't even place it with my hands. As flat as that.
It's funny to see the council hasn't cleaned up the chart mark me and Mason made in February.
Hasn't what?
Me and Mason blew up a battery like on the railing over there by accident, and the chart marks still a bit clean. But I think it's quite fun.
Cleanings for losers.
Ian 1 lap in 470.23. Ironoid 1 lap in 76.7. Ian 1 lap in 18.05. Ironoid 1 lap in 11.4. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.05. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.81. Ian 1 lap in 17.77. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.66. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.51. Ian 1 lap in 15.81. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.05. Ian 1 lap in 15.64.
I'm honestly not getting confused as much as I thought with the up and the high and low middle section.
I have very much a lot.
I know you have a lot.
Yeah.
Ian 1 lap in 16.23.
Subtly making fun of your inability to remember simple track elements.
Would be fair criticism because it's fucking simple as shit and I can't seem to.
Ian 1 lap in 14.76.
without-
You ready for the absolute good push one?
No, it's only one point, alright.
Let the weight in. The place where this track shines is the
Ian 1 lap in
understanding the
14.84.
drones, how the drone carries momentum to get those tight flags. Okay?
Yeah.
Doing minimal turn on the slalom. And then being able to
Iron 1 lap in
high-speed gates really
16.43.
quickly and not feel scared going full throttle through. That's where this track shines.
Yeah, I shit myself every time I go through the middle. Can you see it when I'm flying? I'm like fucking like I just micro-correct the whole way through. It's like zero confidence.
There's a tunnel in the Nats track, get used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Then again, you come at it pretty slow.
Yeah, you
come
come
at it from a 180.
Yeah, you come at the Nats check. The Nats tunnel, like just from a standstill.
Fast judging, fast judging. Fuck, I really want to win nationals just to do my fucking qualifying track.
Dude, this is the Nats quali. Actually, this has way too many flags.
If Wolf wins, we're definitely doing my quali track.
Yes, he's not allowed to design the quali track.
He was not.
I'm on the committee. I can make that decision. I definitely got to get on to organising FAI quali for next year. Like we're going to run an actual in-person event. I reckon we run it here, but I don't know if I don't think anyone else will volunteer to run it. And I mean, I don't mind running it.
Have you guys ever replaced bearings in motors?
I haven't.
No.
They generally cut from fire before that's necessary.
Oh, okay, cool. So they're a bit rough.
I'll rough it up.
Oh, I think it was that one was rougher than everything else. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, bearings get roughed up, but you probably won't notice the negative effects. No, until, like, you'll probably break it before. Maybe, not really. Bearing quality, like, it gets worse over time, sure.
Yeah.
But,
I saw it for YouTube videos, you know, pull the screw out, take the bell off. Oh, fuck. Like that.
take out the screw from the bottom.
Yeah. Maybe it's okay.
Probably come with the bearings. They're actually like heat, so they cool the bearings to it. So depending on the motor, it can be very possibly stuck to both the motor and the shaft.
Yeah, okay.
Like some motors, like you can't, like the FPK, you have to like put the whole point of vice and lean on it to pull the shaft out of the bearing.
Oh,
So
really?
that's like the tolerance. And to get the bearings out of the motor is like impossible because you can't because there's two bearings like this, and if you try and push the top one out, you just push it in with the bottom one, and then the thing again. So to get you've got like push like a screwdriver through the top hole with this one. I've tried it. It's not very difficult, and it's not worth it. And the motor tends to catch fire before bearings die. So it's too much harder.
charge done, fast charge done. Are these on auto thingy?
Yep.
Indeed, there. There should be like a trackside thing for these practices where what's it called? It realizes if it like loses your signal, or there's like an over 100 second gap between laps or something, like some amount that you can probably set in trackside, right? It just like resets your lap to 1, or it like some way to keep track of the actual amount of packs you flew.
Is there a spare extension that I can plug my card in?
Sure is.
Always.
Really? Always? There's always power for anyone who wants it. I even offer it.
Unlimited power! That's a reference to something, but I couldn't tell you what.
Do you want to steal some of my lunch?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
You're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Winner, winner.
my own fucking dinner.
But we're gonna eat like so much tonight, so. I found myself a bent shaft last night. Oh wait, you were on.
Yeah. I was,
Thank you. Yeah, that was like honestly clutch as save. Because I thought, like, I swear, I knew I bent one, but I just thought, I don't know, I'd either replaced it or like put it over somewhere. But then I also thought that didn't make sense, because all of my drones still had their original set of 4 motors on them. So it was in the back of my head that one of them was bent. And it was bent because it went shooting up into a tree above my tennis court. There's like trees that hang over it. Like I was test flying it, right? And it just like shot into the air, into the tree. And then I was like, well, I can either leave it there or I can wiggle it out. But it's right above concrete, so if I wiggle it out, it's coming down to concrete. And I was like, well, fuck, I really don't want to do any of these two things.
Will set up our truck from the other day.
Which one?
The
Last week's
top,
one?
yeah, Thomas one.
IQ 01 lap in 604.05. IQ 01 lap in 8.12. IQ 01 lap in 7.3. IQ 01 lap in 7.11. IQ 01 lap in 7.07. IQ 01 lap in 7.03. IQ 01 lap in 7.16. IQ 01 lap in 7.01. IQ 01 lap in 6.94.
I done goofed, but it rewrited itself.
Well, that's good.
Entertain me, peasant. Did you? Was that a legit 6.9? Yeah. Because you did a 7 lap before. Thus it would not surprise me.
You said Wolf is homeschooled, did you?
Yep.
Always the homeschooled brat.
Yep.
What are these ones for? Is that for the
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
roughly.
tower.
Is that what that thing's called at the end of the
At the end of the nap shots.
yeah.
It used to be called like the Z zone. Because we have another one.
Oh, okay.
It's the exact same. It's like there. But it's broken.
We did totally set up the broken one. And the good one for extra Zenzo don't.
Yeah, so we're gonna start the broken one and the good one tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because we got to set the up gate.
Wait. Is that only a 2 high?
Yeah, that's too high.
And that's it.
And then we're gonna start this one for the up gate, and then for the other
Okay.
6 dives.
So the upgate was a single level.
Sorry?
Single level? The
Yeah,
upgate-
single level, yeah. And then we'll just get our dives and put them up high.
Honestly, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Really? What would you do instead?
For the up gate, I just think it's too big.
Well, regular gate's only 1.5. Remember that?
Do we have any
that felt bad.
2 meter gates?
Probably.
I reckon we can set up 3 sides of the Zen zone and then just make the top like a 2 meter gate spread out flat and just put like another top on the bottom, make like a square gate. Just because in real life, that like approaching bar that you have to kind of clear up, it's not going to be a big cube, it's probably just going to be one bar with some fabric, and that I think is going to be hard enough. I don't think a cube's going to make anything easy.
Well, we can replace that bar with just a piece of poly.
You could, but all around that.
Anyhow, well, we could even replace all the top edges of it with poly. I didn't really understand what you said, so I just moved on.
IQ 01 lap in 218.59. IQ 01 lap in 7.24. IQ 01 lap in 6.78. IQ 01 lap in 6.77. IQ 01 lap in 6.68. IQ 01 lap in 6.57.
Ah, okay.
IQ 01 lap in 8.77. IQ 01 lap in 7.12. IQ 01 lap in 7.48. IQ 01 lap in 5.87.
Peter is gone.
I don't know, jinx this.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna turn.
Oh, jinx this.
No, it's meant to turn.
It's better than it looked this morning when I woke up.
Yeah. It's,
When you called me, like, text me about the weather, I just look outside, it's just raining, and I'm like, oh.
it is thy destined to turn.
Yeah, when you said you get here at 11, I thought, oh, there's some shit out there. Because it's nice where I live.
Yeah, it was bad. It was raining, and the sky was just pure grey. Just one, it was a monotone grey.
Wow, because I just had sunshine.
Yeah, no, it was real bad. I didn't feel like going out. I stayed home and cooked food. I made this.
Good control track.
Yeah.
Could make a better one, but it's not bad.
Could be a heck of a lot worse.
We have to do a full day of figure eights one day. Just a figure eight track. And then, I'm actually interested to see how much progression you make, and it has to be before a race day. Because I'm fairly confident that figure eights are like one of the best practices you can do.
Is this one of you guys? What was that?
That was in February.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
The burn?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
We were me and a friend from Queensland, Mason. We were killing some batteries by like charging them, overcharging them, and then spiking them so they like boom, go up in flames. Pyrotechnic stuff. Real fun. and we charged one up. We were like gonna spike it. We just went out to pack up the track, and so I looked back and there's a pillar of flames up to about the roof, and there was a lipo right where that bird mark is. All that stuff was like in front of it, and it was just like spewing a lithium like volcano all over everything. It was really great.
IQ 01 lap in 167.96. IQ 01 lap in 7.5. IQ 01 lap in 6.89. IQ 01 lap in 6.76. IQ 01 lap in 6.91. IQ 01 lap in 6.99. IQ 01 lap in 7.2.
He's got a 6.8 already. I was getting 7 and 7.1. Yeah.
Ian 1 lap in 1032.58. Ian 1 lap in 17.03.
Quad weight, like bro. Yeah. Look, he thinks himself. I think very internally he thinks himself.
Ian 1 lap in 15.16.
That he's just as fast as Thomas, and therefore his setup matters just as much. Which I mean, might be true.
Ian 1 lap in 14.62.
Oh my god, this TV could function as a heater.
Ian 1 lap in 15.14.
But also imagine you've got like basically infinite sponsor stuff, right? Would you not be concerned about like cutting down weight?
Ian 1 lap in 14.88.
Like, I don't know. There's no mystery to weight saving. Like, he uses heavy motors, heavy frame,
Ian 1 lap in 13.3.
and it's not even that heavy. Like, his drone's still average weight. Probably lighter than average. It's just that, you know.
It's still kind of heavy.
Ian 1 lap
How
in
much is it, like
13.67.
3 or 5 or something.
Is he lying about that? I think he's over exaggerating.
That's what he always says.
Yeah, well, that sounds like
Ian
the
1 lap
thing
in
to do is over-exaggerate the
13.83.
number anyway.
Well, my quads are like 315. So they're lighter than my practice quads.
Should we get a scale here?
Ian 1 lap in 14.14.
I do not have a scale. So I'm pretty sure the frame my builds, I think I might be down like 270. 265.
Ian 1 lap in 14.15.
The T300 come yet?
T700.
That's what I meant.
No, it's coming this week. So I'm gonna have to swap all my quads over in a few days.
EM 1 lap in
Build them all
14.53.
and you shouldn't have to do anything so long. So couldn't be that hard.
It's just a process of getting my driver out.
It is a big process.
Well, it's 5 complete frames.
I think each one will still probably take you over half an hour. So,
It's still not. It's like for like
you know what I really want them to make?
Ironwood 1 lap in
Like, it's probably too late now to take these to
1320.28.
the thing, but if analog was still a thing, right? A VTX that takes up exactly
Ironwood
half
1 lap in
a
8.75.
20 by 20 board, a receiver that takes up exactly half a 20 by 20 board, right?
Ironwood 1 lap in
I want them to be like,
8.33.
essentially then just cut it in half down the side. So you've got like 2 standoffs side of it, two stack screws side of it.
Ironwood 1 lap in
on
10.12.
your VTX and receiver, and then just do a solder pad that like bridges them
Ironwood
together,
1
so they,
lap
like,
in
hold together.
7.61.
Like don't route it to anything.
Isn't this already
Does it?
yeah,
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.95.
With a VTX?
yeah, VTX and RX.
No way.
Yeah.
Ironwood 1 lap in 8.06.
No way.
Yeah, look it up.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.71.
It's like, it's Helium. It's like a whole bunch of weird letters. It's like totally addictive. I ran them for a while, but the VTX is the kind of thing.
What the fuck? Apparently we've got 12k worth of sponsorship from Investor. Kind of way to limit.
What?
Might actually make some, like, not make money, but I might not cry myself to sleep every night.
Oh my god, that's so much fun.
That's like, at the moment, how many people are flying? 5? Over 2k. That's not bad, it's covering my flights, that's not. Actually, wait, am I kidding? Oh, wait, my flights were like 2.2. That's actually not that bad. They are like the world's cheapest flights. It's like 2 stops there, 1 stop back. We've got like an 8-hour stopover on the way back at like midnight. I was like, full.
Is everybody taking the same flights?
No, this is just what comes forward.
So we're coming from Melbourne.
Yeah.
Ironwood 1 lap in 78.91. Ironwood 1 lap in 9.37.
Okay, let's look at Happy Model website.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.22.
Product. Express LRS hub.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.6.
I know Buzz has this. Oh, he just broke a top. Fuck off.
Ironwood 1 lap in 11.73.
Here's the thing. Happy Model Theo John.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.7.
2 in 1.
Helium.
Helium, sure.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.43.
Does the VTX break up? It looks like
Yeah, you can break it in half. Like it's diagonally.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.55.
that does not look like the thing I'm looking at. Yeah. I don't see any breaks.
I don't know.
I've got the close up running out.
Yeah, there's a jagged break. Oh, they changed the design. I like it. I'll tell you, we got my battery specs.
Maybe I need How many do you need?
6. Maybe there's a V1 I could find.
The V1 was green.
They probably don't make or sell it anymore.
I still think my idea is a 10 out of 10 for
Thank you. No problem.
That's exactly what the V1 was. What you described as the V1.
How did you spell it? F-Y?
F-Y-U-J-I-O-S.
Search F-Y-U.
Well, I definitely know for it to break off because when I ran the break
Ironwood 1 lap in 122.82. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.44.
I wonder if you can talk loud enough to break your own eardrums.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.7.
Wouldn't that be funny?
self-destruct feeling.
Ironwood 1 lap in 7.55. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.69. IQ0 1 lap in 645.42. IQ0 1 lap in 7.73. IQ0 1 lap in 7.17. IQ0 1 lap in 7.06. IQ0 1 lap in 6.7. IQ0 1 lap in 6.76. Ian 1 lap in 458.76. IQ0 1 lap in 6.73. IQ0 1 lap in 7.2.
Where's Ian?
Stop.
Ian 1 lap in 15.26.
Through the bottom.
IQ0 1 lap in 8.68. IQ0 1 lap in 10.33. Ian 1 lap in 14.84.
Missing height there. Completely gone.
Where's the drone?
Right leg your toe.
Ian 1 lap in 14.51.
Chunky brokers.
Ah, I cannot see.
Now you can.
Ironwood 1 lap in 110.44. Ian 1 lap in 13.28. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.81. Ironwood 1 lap in 7.29. Ian 1 lap in 16.03.
I'll go fix the drone.
Sorry?
Back another poly on the top.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Ian 1 lap in
The one that broke
14.8.
it?
Yeah.
I'm.
Ian 1 lap in
I have one flag,
7.85.
that's it.
I really struggle with like just hitting the throttle and flying. Oh,
Ian 1 lap in 13.91.
That's exactly why I'm on a 60% cap. Just trying to pin the throttle and fly.
that's really hard.
that and exit that way. Yeah, this get out and exit that way. And then you power loop over to the next gate. So it's kind of like half a power loop one way, and then a power loop the other way. Right, yeah, that's the like unique thing. It's yeah, it's like that's actually like instead of like continuing around. It's a very unique element.
It's the people call it thing.
The first hyper track we did with the really weird dive element where it's like
Oh yeah, that. Oh,
power
yeah, that
loop
shit.
into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dive and then change out, like you exit the opposite way to like what you normally exit.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that one.
That's a super cool, interesting element. You know, I'm gonna fly through of it. I could totally just show you. Not something you see ever.
We'll Snapchat shit about how fast he is compared to us. He got faster times. It's like, I'm not serious or anything, but my times are faster. And I made the track bigger, so it's fair.
It's like you're right. Okay. Oh, it's whatever. There's not going to be any karma either. People like that seem to actually do pretty well in this world. So.
Ironoid 1 lap in 364.73. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.22. IQ 0 1 lap in 421.6. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.21. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.72. Ironoid 1 lap in 10.05. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.23. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.77. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.02. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.0. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.78. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.58. Ironoid 1 lap in 11.35. IQ 0 1 lap in 8.31. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.82. IQ 0 1 lap in 7.77.
Is that battery number 5 or something?
3.
ideal.
I think very literally blew a cell. Yeah, it did. Very literally blow a cell.
One of my Taurus that's also soldering iron ones.
Shock battery acid out of it.
Yeah, let's check it.
Liposec bag.
I don't even know what to do with my dead batteries. So there you go.
Chuck them in salted water for like 2 weeks, and then throw them in the bin.
You know that doesn't work right.
It's got to something.
It corrodes. It just corrodes the terminals. I just made a little set of with a 12-volt battery from Super Cheap Auto. And you just on an XT 50 minutes, just plug it in and just let it sit in the driveway and just fight myself and just leave it overnight.
IQ01 lap in 132.71. Ironoid 1 lap in 154.74. IQ01 lap in 7.53. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.15. IQ01 lap in 6.77. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.61. IQ01 lap in 6.87. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.26. IQ01 lap in 6.96. Ironoid 1 lap in 10.61. IQ01 lap in 6.68. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.78. IQ01 lap in 7.28. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.36. IQ01 lap in 8.62. IQ01 lap in 7.03. IQ01 lap in 6.44.
It's not good to lie. I don't think it'll make nice TV.
Ironoid 1 lap in 96.4. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.51. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.09. IQ01 lap in 101.43. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.84. IQ01 lap in 7.48. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.01. IQ01 lap in 7.11. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.8. IQ01 lap in 6.71. IQ01 lap in 6.62. IQ01 lap in 6.45. IQ01 lap in 6.45. IQ01 lap in 6.25.
I'm sure the neighbors really love this track.
my drone making the scraping sound? Was it scrapey or whistling? Couldn't really think it's I should probably check my set screws and that's right.
Ironoid 1 lap in 76.26. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.49. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.64. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.86. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.46. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.43. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.57. Ian 1 lap in 854.12.
What? Steal your sync driver.
Ian 1 lap in 15.53.
I leave the cap on mine at like all times.
On your mid.
Isn't that black?
Well, it's silver now.
The fuck? Yeah, I leave the cap
Ian
on.
1 lap in 16.01.
Cheers. Keep it fresh.
I guess. Because why not? It's not that much more effort.
It is.
Ian 1 lap in 13.5.
I basically use that driver every day.
Me too.
Okay.
Ian 1 lap in 12.36.
Done me solid bus bar.
Yeah. I did strip out one screw the other day. I think the driver's getting
Ian 1
looser.
lap in 13.27.
Definitely getting looser.
Need to make a driver out of that hardened steel that I was trying to drill.
Ian 1 lap in
Oh, you know that?
13.05.
Broke like 3 drill bits and we only got like a millimeter deep into it.
Yeah, drilling into obsidian. Bedrock.
Bro, it was fucking hard. Like,
Ian 1
promise
lap
you,
in
we got like,
13.13.
I don't know, not much. How do I explain it? It's like, it's like a cylinder, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to, if the cylinder's like that way, like,
Yeah.
we're trying to drill in from the side.
Yeah.
We got as far as like, because it's like a round shape, obviously you have to take more material from the center than the sides, like at
Yeah.
the start. Before your drill is like all the way through the material, it's just taking material off that like top part and then
Yeah.
more until it's the full diameter of the hole,
Yeah.
right? We didn't even reach the full diameter of the hole in like
How
depth.
big was the drill bit?
3 mil, 4 mil?
It's not really a big drill.
Yeah.
Wait, like this
That,
deep?
that's why we only got like that deep into the shit.
You did fuck all.
That's what I mean. It was that hard. That's what she said. Dude, this shit was even harder. This was like
Rock
case. It was like, I gotta know if it's like case hardened or something. And I was like, that sounds really fucking like fancy. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, neither do I. Case hardened.
I do know it's like a rarity or loot box thing in like CSGO.
This is actually fun. I'm enjoying this track.
Yeah, you enjoy all my tracks that I say are good and then end up not liking, but you still like them.
Yeah, I'm not fussy. Like, I think one of the best tracks I've ever made is made on this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
based off last Saturday's track, but I like changed the whole center. So I kept like that section, the end the same, I kept that game the same, but in the middle, I like made added a slalom and like double back. I don't know. Hard to explain. Ian's still out there. Ian Schmidt. That red stain off my lip skate in 2 weeks says. I think he's funny. He made a white stack table. No, that was so terrible. I guess. Yeah, he's back in the hole. How to start?
IQ 01 lap in 391.34. Ironoid 1 lap in 302.15.
Passing.
IQ 01 lap in 7.19.
Let me pass.
Ironoid 1 lap in 9.12. IQ 01 lap in 8.3. IQ 01 lap in 6.99. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.17. IQ 01 lap in 6.58. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.61. IQ 01 lap in 6.56. IQ 01 lap in 6.57. IQ 01 lap in 7.4.
And now it's up to 3.8. Over your head, surely. Very quick. You passed? That's just me. At least I hovered in place well enough.
It was really stable. I just reached up and grabbed it. I was reading root flat. You know, DRL with science. I got lots of practice.
is gay. Hitman in the top, I see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. My great tracks, see the Trojan cat, see the motion cat when you're rolling. These female planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a gun like a Trojan cat. Post the location after we think I slip and let them know it. I don't know what I do, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die, and I aim it 100 ends up. There's so much things I ain't done yet. Like taking a flight.
Wait, where's Wolf saying this? Where did Wolf say this?
It's in DMs to me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, because like,
Not in chat.
yeah, I was like, why would he DM to you though?
I don't know.
He's trying to gloat.
Sorry?
I said if he's trying to gloat.
Who knows? I did like reply to his story with my quad weight. It's like,
They sound good now.
Gonna take a mandarin break.
Ironoid 1 lap in 235.06. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.98. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.88. Ironoid 1 lap in 8.01.
instant regret ripping off that scab.
Ironoid 1 lap in 7.78. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.62.
I don't know, it's just so tempting now.
Oh, some people are just better. Kind of humbling. How I deal with it, I like to think, is a test of character. That's what I tell myself when I'm crying myself to sleep every night. This is just a character. This is just a character. You'll be hearing Gabe, it's 1 AM, shut the fuck up! This is another test of character, this is another test of character.
You gonna move?
No, I give you quite a bit of stuff left.
What, just fucking kicking?
Mm-hmm.
Ironoid 1 lap in 86.54. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.94. Ironoid 1 lap in 9.7. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.71. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.92. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.68.
But I'll leave here in 2 hours. So, how long do you reckon it'll take to mark out the next round? An hour? Whole hour, you reckon?
I reckon solid hour of like pack up the 5 gates. Start marking it.
To mark the gate, what I reckon we should do is mark the profile, and then also maybe, I don't know if this will waste. What are the
Ironoid
options
1
of
lap in
stays?
75.65. Ironoid 1 lap in 7.17. Iron 1 lap in 703.59. Ironoid 1 lap in 6.69.
No, I also had to go around again.
Stop like I do.
Yeah,
3 PM.
overnight? How much rain is it? It's gonna be.
Precipitation. We've got 3 p.m. 40% chance of 0.3 mils. 4 p.m. 70% chance of 0.5 mils. Huh? Can you tell me if my blue light is on?
The blue light is on.
IQ 01 lap in 646.05. IQ 01 lap in 7.56. IQ 01 lap in 7.13. IQ 01 lap in 6.75. IQ 01 lap in 6.59. IQ 01 lap in 6.57. IQ 01 lap in 6.37. IQ 01 lap in 6.4. IQ 01 lap in 6.28.
Imagine if we run a track like this for a race day.
I'm actually really pumped to make a Mayhem style track. I don't know. That
Yeah.
track,
That track looks very good.
very high speed, flowy. Well, not very high speed, just reasonably high speed. Lots of like sweet chords.
Oh no. Did I actually break that bell? Yeah, I did. Bro, I broke that arm too. Huh. Turns out hitting a gate at 85% throttle hurts your quad. Wow, who would have guessed? Sorry?
Absolutely need a KPQ.
No. I have one more spittle. Oh my god, you can see.
77, which I don't think. 7's a really weird number to reset motors. Because it's like, I've got one drone and almost a whole nother drone of spares, but I can't make another drone from it.
Make a tricopter.
I could
Look at that, Dad.
I could make 2 tricopters and a spare. That's very legit.
2 tricopters in a spare.
Right, I know, that's like a great deal. Or I could make 3 bicopters and a spinner. Or I could just make 7 wings.
You
I've
could
seen
make
a,
7
I've seen a
wings.
bicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with like the
That's it. Yeah, it was
it's
I
the
can't
same
remember-
video.
Yeah, Stanton or I can't remember his name.
Oh, Tom Stanton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a. Yes. I remember that.
Call it relatively soon, actually. Maybe in like half an hour.
I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna be done. 'Cause
You're
I'm
done
just-
now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fix those gates.
Well, okay. I'm gonna run a couple more packs on this drone, and then I'm gonna swap to my practice drones. Make sure they all fly. Not my practice drones, my Nats drones.
Look, Gabe, you've been repositioned.
IQ 01 lap in 164.45. IQ 01 lap in 6.91. IQ 01 lap in 6.52. IQ 01 lap in 6.31. IQ 01 lap in 6.09. IQ 01 lap in 6.2.
Yeah, but like even on, I don't know. I seem to fuse bad batteries more than I fuse good ones. Actually, I say that, but then the one I fused really bad was a new battery, so. And then again, this wasn't really fused. It was kind of the same fun, you know.
Well, you think about it though, like when it sags, right? The volts go down.
Ian 1 lap in 498.36.
Any of them sags, the volts goes down and the amps go.
Wow.
Get done.
Like the watts stay the same.
Ian 1 lap in
I love those
20.28.
videos of like game shows where the person supposedly doesn't know like what they're answering, but all the answers are like common, like
Ian 1
like
lap in
what's the conventional
13.45.
name for I don't know like oh like what's the unit for like power? And they're like what? You know like they didn't hear the question and they're like correct. What is the correct
Ian
unit
1
of power?
lap in
And then,
15.93.
yeah, have you seen all those kind of, I don't know what they're called, but their videos, often like game shows, where the game show hosts asking all these questions, where like,
Ian 1 lap in
not knowing like,
15.02.
responses are the actual answers. It's like what and are actually the answers, and then,
Ian 1 lap in 14.72. Ian 1 lap in 14.56.
where the tracks down. Oopsie doopsie.
Is that Ian or is that just a?
Ian 1 lap in 13.83.
Okay, time to grab some drones. This guy can go. Can I borrow an east side strap off you, Sam? Like this munted one?
Yeah, it's not you. Yeah.
No, that's not munted. Is that the munted one? Yeah, that's the munted one.
Just because I got my brooms and none of my other shit are gonna fit.
We just buy some East Coast straps.
Or I could steal them. I like that option, to be honest.
Or you could just wait till you win it tomorrow.
Or I could just steal them. Yeah. Once again, really like that option.
You know it costs you the same amount of money to win the race
As it does to steal a battery strap, right? Yeah, it does.
Damn it. I'm doing the unthinkable prop-wise. Now I'm realizing that. it, or if the Phillips head is that, that's the right side.
You put it in front of one still.
Yes, that's right. So, right way. Wish me luck. First drone, first fly, first if. I'm gonna
Drone
go.
catches fire.
I think this is the only one that I actually have hovered, so.
Right. This is the one that won't catch fire.
Most likely. This one's the H7. Oh, also look at my. Let me get this one first. Look at my mounting. So what I did was I cut a tape in half the width. I did a wrap that way around the ELRS, and then I went through that hole and through there, and I wrapped it that way. And I'm like, surely that's a good mount, like. I can't think of. I can't see that fucking up that way.
That one looks the same. That one looks different. I have a fly design. Okay, because that's kind of why I thought I could take those description. I can figure that out. Yeah. But that one's less parabolic. Mine's, yeah. Is
Okay, one check. A little bit funny, but that is probably just because it's R37s. 36s. Bit of prop wash, but like, I guess just tune. Excuse me? Oh, it's on normal, not spicy. We'll work, Sugar K and I will work on the tune. I haven't even numbered them yet.
So fresh, they're not even numbered.
Yeah.
That's probably bad, because then if there's an issue, you don't know which one it is.
Yeah, probably. I'll get to number.
There should be one gap between my driver and my.
Are we gonna set up the nuts track in the same orientation we did last time?
I think so. Well, that's what I presume.